6 years of begging. You think a song's gonna get a rise out of me?
Did you like it?
What the fuck? And just like that, we're moving on into the next episode. Hi, hello, hi. My name is Ko, and welcome back to my spooky corner of the internet. As you guys saw, episode 5, just a little bit emotional, a lot. I kind of do this thing where, like, if I really enjoy and love a show, I kind of like stretch it out as long as I can and try not to binge watch it too quickly, just because I want the good times to last. And I've been enjoying my time watching this show and hanging out with you guys, so excuse me for wanting that to just linger, that feeling. If you're new to the channel, I do have a playlist down below of what we do in the shadows, of Interview with the Vampire, wrong show, of Interview with the Vampire. Link down below in the description box if you guys want to catch up or rewatch some episodes or videos that I put out on that. That being said, please leave this video a like so I know to keep making more of them for you guys. And if you haven't done so yet, even though we're like on episode 6 already, we're like at the finale almost, like if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. That way you're here for the next one. Yeah, that being said, sit back, relax, grab yourself a snack. Let's get spooky. Let's get spooky. Oh no, I didn't stay tuned for the exclusive look last episode. That was my bad. Well, no, it skipped it. That's the thing about it always skips that after credits thing. More domestic violence in this episode?
Keep reading. Keep talking.
Daniel was on one last episode. What I want to know is, why the fuck is Antoinette still around? Is she kind of like gonna be a main character or something? Because like, why else is she still here? Why are we allowing her to live?
Blind in one eye for 5 weeks, 2 months, was it?
Oh, he has PTSD from that now. Like,
And then I would land all over again. Not like Superman. Superman is a fictional character.
But in the air with a fuck you to Newtonian physics flying.
I'm not gonna lie, that part just completely caught me off guard last episode. I was feeling a lot of feelings, but then when that happened, it really caught me off guard in that moment, and I didn't know how to react to that.
I do not discuss my patients with anyone but the patients themselves.
That's the voice of Dr. Fareed Ben Sali.
That is not my voice.
He's the personal physician to the Deputy Prime Minister.
And I am not here.
The vampire Louis de Pontelac. NDA signed by any and all who cross the threshold.
Is your medicine taking?
It's cold and itchy, thanks for asking. Classic Stockholm, eh, Doc?
I am not here.
I am not here. Oh, she's cleaning up. Aww.
I made Pride my blanket.
You ready?
This is humiliating.
I don't know. I feel like I know Claudia has done a lot of bad and whatnot, and for like Daniel, maybe it's like really hard to look past and stuff, and he didn't know her like that. Obviously, he's just going off of what he's reading in books, which you can only gather so much like empathy and stuff from for a person. I don't know. I feel like her situation, really all of it, is not her fault. I feel like she's the product of just a shitty environment and one bad event after another, and she's realistically still a kid in a lot of ways. I don't know. It's just hard to feel like all these things that she's doing wrong are because she's a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person. Pretty clear that she's not a bad person. I don't think people are like black and white like that. I think Lestat's a bad person. I don't think there's really anything redeeming about him or that other dude that we saw in the last episode.
Claudia. Hello. I've been calling quite often. I don't know if the operator is patching me through correctly. I bought something from Louis' favorite bookshop.
No sorry, nothing. Not like sorry would do anything. Just leave. Just leave us alone, please. You've done enough. You're the definition of evil.
No one here wishes to speak with you.
Well, I know he's upstairs. I can see his silhouette.
And?
Perhaps we should let him decide if he wants to see
No.
How's that for an answer?
Bye, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Rolls-Royce 6-cylinder engine. And a front end they call... This one's yours.
No, fuck off.
I was someone I don't want to be anymore.
Don't
I've changed.
listen. No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Let me prove it to you.
No. Don't
If
listen.
you want me to go away, just say
Go.
so.
Get the fuck out of
I'll
here.
obey you. The silence is cruel.
Oh, poor you. The silence is cruel. You should. Thank you, Claudia.
But in the spring of 1937, one broke through. He had written it himself in the music of the hour.
I want to hear your shitty music.
He played all the instruments himself.
Okay.
Six years of begging. You think a song's gonna get a rise out of me?
Did you like it?
What the fuck? You're gonna do all this. All of this. And then he's out here still. He's still. The way I would have threw that damn record like Kung Lao at the both of them. Was it deranged and out of pocket?
Maybe. But was it real as fuck? Abso-fucking-lutely.
This dude ain't shit. He ain't shit.
Put some clothes on, get the fuck out.
This is my house.
I don't care. This is my house. And you can get the fuck out of your house.
Pleasure never meeting you, Mr. Malloy.
He said to no one.
It's a bond that can never fully be severed. A bond like that makes you believe there are only two of you on the planet. Freedom and chastity wrapped in one person.
And they fucking in your house. And they She really thought she was doing something with all of that. Like, no. Also, damn it, Louis.
Antoinette is my own private.
Affair.
As a child. Interfering in the romantic
She's
lives of her
basically an
parents.
adult at this
She's
point.
coming up on 33.
Yeah, literally.
If you can fly, tell us you can fly.
Do you think I'm withholding?
Clearly you were.
Go on. Ask your questions.
Who made you?
Who made you?
His name was Magnus. He took me from my room in Paris. He kept me for a week, locked in a room full of corpses. Just a sweeping hand to a pile of money and the sight of him throwing himself into a fire.
What?
It's why I don't particularly like being abandoned.
You don't deserve anybody. You deserve to be
Kill
alone.
Antoinette.
Someone has to know by now that they have not aged.
Do you think you could try a little harder to get on with him?
No! Did you do it? Did you kill her?
Claudia?
Lestat.
Thank you.
Do we really believe that he did it? Because I don't believe it for a second. Why did we leave it up to him to do that? And by himself? When are you gonna prove that you're not a lying sack of crap? She's not dead.
We should really think about repairing that mantle.
No.
Enjoy living in a ruin, do you?
We leave the damage, so we never forget the damage.
If you could just give him an inch.
No.
Once I've saw about his birth, and you're back to eating from his hands.
Mm-hmm.
He ended it with the singer.
No, he didn't.
What are you doing?
I'm enduring.
Do more.
Excuse you?
She came back altered.
You
and she
getting in the damn metaphorical coffin with him?
Do you write songs for all your lovers? I think this one might be better than yours, Louis. Does that mean you loved Nikki more than you loved Louis?
She is stirring the pot.
And I once again put you in check.
Did Nikki kill himself like your maker Magnus?
Answer
Or
the
did you
question.
kill him like you did Antoinette and how you tried to do with Louis?
Claudia.
Poor Massa and his pain. It's an honor just to sleep under Massa's roof.
And I know she's talking to you. Self-absorbed, nasty little creature who's fooled herself into thinking she's smarter than she is, and she is poisoning Louis against me.
You don't need her, you don't need him.
Wait, did he just feed on her or did he try to turn her?
I didn't mean to make you mad.
It wasn't shocking. It was perfectly consistent with his nature.
There's a train leaves every night for New York. We could hide out in Harlem for a few, then hop on a boat. Take us anywhere we want to go.
Anywhere sounds like nowhere.
Ah! Do not be exchanging thoughts with your daughter while y'all are doing the horizontal shuffle.
And off to Antoinette.
I'll see you both at dawn.
This happened 1, 2, 3 times too much. Train's leaving in an hour. Get off that bench.
You don't need me. You think you do? You don't. You see trouble coming a mile away.
What kind of goodbye is this?
She, of all things on the earth, deserved a nice seat and a wide window to watch the countryside blur before the glass. But it was 1939, and the only Negro allowed in first class was the porter, and the Negro passenger rode the rear. The Negro vampire made do with what was left. Since when do you care about humanity?
Well, I don't. But to think, our sister, impulsive tot that she is, was on her way to holiday in Europe. I'm so glad she decided the better of it.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
Oh, my makeup. Shit. I gotta acknowledge the creativity. I mean, I feel bad for Claudia right now. They really had me out here thinking that she escaped, but this entrance, this everything, I need to watch it again. I'm sorry. It's the squelching for me.
You're riding the New York Limited. Next stop, Birmingham, Alabama.
Claudia. Claudia.
This is stuff of nightmares. Leave the dog alone, damn it! Leave the dog alone. Don't touch the dog. My moral compass is just everywhere. So he knows of Bruce.
Could you imagine if something like that happened to you again?
Why are you bringing that up?
Louis would never forgive himself. Back in your cage, sweetheart.
Oh, he didn't hurt the dog. He's only a menace to people. This is literal hell. Poor Claudia, poor Louis.
We have no more use for him, and he causes us misery with no horizon.
You're going to pout and mimic me until I grow empathetic.
If you're going to beat Lestat, you have to become Lestat. You have to think like he does, and then 5 moves ahead of that. I can kill him. Check.
I love how this is just a whole metaphor.
No, that can be.
The secret is, Louis,
Queen on one side, Rook on the other.
you want to kill him too.
You have won.
I'm tired.
I finished the game.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
The patronizing tone.
Good night, Lestat.
She already won.
Good night, Louis.
He doesn't like to lose.
She was right.
Spoiled, selfish, thankless,
It was inevitable.
heedless, disagreeable, obnoxious,
Wow. Not him acting like my in-laws.
We were going to kill Lestat.
You falling asleep, Daniel?
I think the medication has overwhelmed our boy. Let him be warm with his dreaming.
Is this Daniel back in the day?
Louis de Pointe de Lac. That's an interesting name.
Louis of Juan Dulac Plantation. My great-great-grandfather owned one.
I do interviews mostly.
Interviews with vampires? Ha ha ha. See what I did there?
I get them on tape, and then I write them up.
You didn't come here for that. I have a room over on Dificedero, not too far a walk.
You a narc?
I'm a vampire.
I want to interview you. I mean, if something happens, you know, I'm cool, but...
That okay with you? Would you like to join us?
No. You go ahead, have your fun.
I'm sorry, what? Alright, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting that one. Yeah, I was really rooting for Claudia. I was really rooting for her to get out of there. I think Claudia's onto something about Lestat killing his maker. I think, honestly, everything we've seen of him, yeah. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like. And don't forget to subscribe so you're here for the next react. And you're just part of our little spooky community, our little weird side of the internet. We're so quirky. And if you'd like to, you can check out all my socials. They'll be linked down below in the description box. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.